In Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, capital of the African Union, the AU's John Wanyama tells why communication is so important.
There's an absence of security, there's a conflict.
Yes.
If there's a conflict, we need people to talk.
Mm-hmm.
To talk, communication must facilitate the means by which people will talk to one another in order to understand one another and lessen the conflicts.
In August 2010, military communications experts from more than 35 African nations gathered in Accra, Ghana for an annual communications exercise, Africa Endeavor. As part of this year's exercise, for the first time, a direct satellite link was established between the field location of the exercise and the African Union's Peace Support Operations Center in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. These communications links are important because the African Union's Peace Support Operations Division is establishing a continent-wide African Standby Force. The African Standby Force includes a headquarters in Addis Ababa and 5 regional peacekeeping brigades.
So what we're trying to do today, this week here in Africa at the African Union, is to develop the peace support capability of the African Union by improving their ability to communicate between the headquarters of the African Union and the African Standby Forces and other African Union missions that are deployed in the field. We're instituting satellite communications, radio communications between our new Peace Support Operations Center that we've developed in support of the African Union and our exercise, which is ongoing right now in Accra, Ghana, where we have 35 nations participating in a communications interoperability exercise.
Exercises like Africa Endeavor and the AU's upcoming Amani Africa help the Africa Standby Force remain in close contact with civilian leadership. Africom's Arthur Kelly explains the importance of the most recent communications exercise.
It will help the AU in 2 roles. The first, it will assist with future exercises such as the AU's Amani Africa. And secondly, it will help in future humanitarian relief missions.
Across from the AU's existing compound, a new African Union headquarters is rising above the rooftops of Addis Ababa. Africom's Arthur Kelly visits the AU regularly.
I am very thankful to have the opportunity to engage with projects on the continent with my AU partners.
Wanyama says better communications will help African nations and their international partners better respond to future emergencies.
Information technology has reduced the world to be a global family. And when you are in a family, if somebody has a problem, if you have a heart, you would wish to help without being asked to. So I don't see a situation whereby other countries can sit and wait for China to help us.
Beginning tomorrow and for the next couple of days, we will be running through established African Union scenarios, sending messages back and forth, formal military messages back and forth from Ghana to the Peace Support Operations Center here in Addis Ababa. And this is the first time we've ever done that at all for the Peace Support Operations Division, and so we're pretty excited about it.
This has been Vince Crawley reporting for U.S. Africa Command Public Affairs from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.